Hey, it's Chris here from Huckabones. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between the B2601 and the B2650. Generally we get asked, somebody comes in and says, I'm looking at a 25 horsepower tractor. Tell me why I'd want one over the other. So we're going to try and show you the differences here today. So we're going to start this comparison at the very front of the tractors here, talking about the loaders, and at the very end of the video we got something kind of special for you, so stay with us and we'll start our comparison. So the very first comparison we'll start with is the loader capabilities. So the standard, again, starts with the buckets. You either have a 54 or 60-inch bucket to choose from. Generally speaking, on the larger B50 series, you're going to put the 60-inch because your lift capacities jump up. So you're going to be 534 kilos on the B50 series, so about 1,250 pounds, compared to the 01 series, which is about 1,000 to 1,100 pounds, depending on the bucket. One thing that the B01 series has now is a swift hatch. The new LXs will have the swift hatch available, but currently on the B50 series they do not. If you're going to be taking off your loaders quite often, it's best to go with the swift hatch. Just make life a little bit simpler for you in the long term. One of the other comparisons too is the tires. Again, they have the standard package on either one, whether it be ag, turf, or industrial. And now we have the new R14 Goodyear tires available. You'll see them here on the B2601. It's a good crossover tire between the turf and industrial. It doesn't cut up your lawn nearly as bad as if you're going to be cutting grass with it or beyond your lawn quite often with the loader. And it gives you more grip whenever you get into those muddy conditions. If you got the acreage, in the back 40, there's a little bit of a muddy spot. It really helps on that end. So it's a good crossover tire, generally the same cost as any of the other tire packages. So next, whenever we're doing our comparison, we'll talk about the actual stance of the tractor. So the B50 series is kind of what they refer to as the Deluxe B. It has a bigger package overall, so it stands a little bit higher, a little bit more clearances, a little bit wider whenever you're sitting on the seat, kind of idea compared to the smaller B01 series. Again, it all kind of comes down to what you're doing, which one works best for you. We find if you're got smaller acreage, in that sub 10 acres, you're going to be looking at the B01 series just for the nimbleness of getting in and around your trees and stuff. You're cutting grass, or just in general loader work. Getting in and around is going to be a lot nicer on the B01. Whereas with the bigger frame tractors, whenever you start getting in and around your buildings and stuff, it gets a little bit more of a hassle. But again, so generally speaking, if you got in and around that 25 acres, got some trails that you want to maintain, it's going to work best to go with the B50 series with that bigger frame. You also have a choice. What we've mentioned with tires is you have the oversized tires available for you on the B2650 to get you even bigger stance. So it's the exact same tires you'll find on the L01 series. Again, clearances get you that much higher if you're going to be working in the bush. The only downside to the larger tires is it does not work with a front snowblower. Some of the commonality between the two series is, you have your tilt steerings, the same style of seats, integrated loader into the fender. One thing I should mention on either one is you have the backhoe capability on either one, and with the B50 series, that's as large as you can go to still have a single seat. So whenever you go to flip it around, it's still just a single seat. You don't have to get off and go around on either one. That's why some people do enjoy the 50 series, is for getting the largest backhoe possible with still sitting in a one-seat capable tractor, because after this it'll be a two-seat where you have to get off and go around to the rear to get onto your backhoe to use it. So the B01 series comes in either 23 or 26 horsepower, where the B50 series either comes in 26 or 33 horsepower. You really won't see too many B3350s out there. They either came in an SU edition, which meant no mid PTO, or just a standard series but you won't see too many out there because Kubota had quite a few issues with the DPF system on there not creating enough heat and having issues with the regeneration of it. Again, it worked with some operators but not with others, but I just wanted to point that out with some of the horsepower differences on the units. One of the more important things is not to stress about the horsepower, because if somebody comes in looking for a 25 horsepower tractor, either one is going to be a great choice. It really comes down to what application you're looking at. The B50 series being a larger frame and with a little bit same horsepower engine but a little bit larger of an engine, it's going to have a little bit more bottom end torque for some of those applications with the rear implements that you're going to be using, whether it be a rear snowblower, tiller, something along those lines. It's going to give you a little bit more capabilities at a lower speed. So again, don't tie yourself down to the horsepower, more look at the size of the tractor, what'll best suit your needs. So the B50 series has a few options available to make life a little bit quicker on taking your implements on and off. And touching base on that is you can put larger implements on the 3-point hitch of the 50 series. A, because it's a larger tractor, and B, because it has more lift capability with the 3-point hitch. So that brings us to our next one, our grand reveal of our nice surprise we had for you at the end of this video. It's our brand new LX3310. So this is Kubota's brand new LX3310 with a completely redesigned engine in it to improve over the B2650. The biggest difference, it is now common rail, and we're going to fire this up in a second. You're going to love it because it sounds like a true bred tractor. So this is the brand new model that just arrived at our dealership last week, so we were just able to get it set up for this video. We are going to go in depth in the future on the new LX lineup as they arrive, as we're still waiting on loaders to come in, but we will be touching base or going fully in depth on the new LX lineup to show you the 2610 cab models, as well as the SU edition and the 3310 cab models, as well as the open station that we have behind me here. So thank you very much for watching the video, and if you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you.